Let's imagine you and your mates decided to go shoot some hoops. Fun.
That was really good.
When you arrive at the court, you are pumped for some one-on-one.
But your friend isn't in the mood, and they don't feel like playing anymore.
Would you, A, say, that's all good, but let's go and get some food instead?
Would you? B, pressure them into playing. They're letting you down if they back out now.
Or C, tell them that they don't have a choice and throw a basketball at their head.
Is this a trick question? A. Surely it's A.
You wouldn't force someone to play basketball, so why do some people think it's okay with sex?
If someone changed their mind about having sex halfway through, if they fell asleep or they decided they'd rather do something else, would you force them to have sex with you?
Because forcing someone to have sex with you is rape. Yeah, it's a heavy word.
It's like in Harry Potter when the Dementors come and they suck all the happiness out of the air.
And, I mean, there's a truckload of sleazy behaviour that's not okay. It's not just rape.
Touching someone without their consent, pinching them on the ass, slapping them on the bum, making someone give you a blowjob. What is wrong with people who are like, oh, maybe if I grab this chick's boob, she'll be into me more? No!
It should go without saying, but don't be a sleazebag or a rapist.
Luckily, there is a way to avoid being one of those, and that's by always asking for consent.
You've probably heard about consent before, but let's recap.
Consent is when the person you're with agrees to what you're doing together. It's making sure that every moment during every sexual activity, anyone you're with is totally cool with what's happening.
Honestly, you can't ask too often as far as I'm concerned. Be like one of those over-keen Uber drivers who's like, want a bottle of water? Want me to charge your phone? That guy's nailing his job.
It's important to note that consent isn't a contract. It's your body, and you can change your mind at any time.
If only gym contracts had the same rules. Be careful with your New Year's resolutions.
It's also worth pointing out that consent isn't an all-access pass, it's specific. So if someone consents to giving you a hug, or a blowjob, or sucking your toes, it doesn't mean that they consent to anything else.
People can't legally give consent if they're too drunk or high.
If someone's done too much of this, or this, they can't do any of this.
You might be asking, how do I know if someone's consenting?
Is there an app for this? There's an app for everything.
The best way to know if someone is giving consent is just to ask.
So, little tiger, what do you feel like doing?
Do you want me to keep going?
Take your time, and if you're not sure, stop.
Listen to them and read their body language.
Are they saying, yes, or I really want to?
That feels amazing.
Yes, 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 yes.
Listen for when a person isn't giving consent.
No.
Stop.
I'm not sure.
I'm not really feeling it.
It's important to look out for what the person you're with is telling you, verbally and non-verbally. Watch out for positive and negative body language.
Positive body language is when someone is taking off their clothes,
Pulling you closer.
When they make like a, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Someone is not enjoying it if they're pulling away,
They're not really into it.
When they're not making any noise.
they're unconscious, obviously, can't believe we have to explain this, or they look out of it.
So to sum up, positive body language and an enthusiastic yes equals consent. Make sure you're getting both.
And don't forget to make sure that everyone is sober.
And the important thing about basketball is you can just do it by yourself. I personally have shot a lot of hoops solo and still need some practice.